All right, we should be on.
All right, shalom.
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 All right, brothers from Great Western Landing back again with another live stream through the Spirit. All right, giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Makakodash.
the honors to the apostles, the elders of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. All right, and basically through the Spirit, we're just going to do various topics. All right, we didn't have a particular set topic in mind. We're just going to flow in the Spirit. All right, as y'all, if you don't know, all right, it's the year of Karagma. All right, 2019, and hey, it's a lot of things popping off, man.
That's right.
All right, this month alone, it's been a lot of action-packed events. All right, and it's a lot of action-packed events to come. All right, and you got the Super Blood Wolf Moon. I think on the 20th to the 21st. You know, I think I want to say Saturday. I think you got the partial solar eclipse. All right, that's going to hit certain parts of the world, man. You know, it's a lot of events popping off, man. All right, so it would behoove you, all right, to get in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, and gird up and get ready for these times, man. All right, did anybody have something?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
With prophecy. This is 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, and that's what we're doing, man. We're speaking into the ears of our people, all right, which is you Israelites, all right, the words of prophecy, all right, which are what? Which are contained in this Bible, man. All right, and the prophecies are what? Events that were foretold, all right, in the times of old, all right, to come to pass at a later time, man. All right, and we're living in these times now. Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth.
Right, Most High put these words in our mouth, man. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper.
That's right. That's why we have the Holy Scriptures, man. All right, the prophets of old had these visions and dreams and certain things come from the Lord, man. They put them down on paper, man. Go ahead.
Come. It says, for they are faithful and true.
Go ahead.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right. You know, hey, man, at the end of the day, this truth is only for the elect, man. All right, Romans 13th chapter. Surely the election have obtained it, all right, but the rest were blinded, man. All right, so all the ones that don't believe, all right, don't have the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, you're going to be judged, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Salaki, I skipped over a verse.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
That was my bad.
Okay, go ahead.
Pardon me. Yeah, this is verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right.
That speak against thee.
That's right. Yeah. Basically, don't let the unbelief of those trouble you, man. That speak against us. You know, the 2/3 of Israel. All right, the scoffers. All right, the
Edomites.
Yeah, Edomites. You know, basically anybody that's contrary to the word of the Lord, man.
Yeah,
you guys are not troubling us. No?
Yeah, a woman.
Yeah. That's right.
Family.
Right. That's right, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right. So all you that don't believe, you're unfaithful, hey, the Most High gonna judge you, man. He's gonna put you to death. Yep. All right. We know the various plagues and judgments written of in the Bible. All right. Certain things that's not written. All right. The Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna bring upon these people, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that's right. And the scriptures say, for many are called and few are chosen.
That's right.
So it's a lot of unbelievers out here that got to die. We're living in a time of severe judgment that's going to pop off by the thousands and millions, man.
That's right.
In one swipe. You know, about to actually partake on American soil, man. Okay, we talking about, you know, people dying in droves out here. You know, because it's more unfaithful people in the planet Earth than there is faithful. You know, the faithful is far and few, man. The faithful is scattered into remote areas of the world, and the Lord is going to establish and protect the faithful, but the unfaithful is going to die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right. That's
right.
right.
I'm going to keep going. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right. Yeah, he said he's going to bring these plagues upon the world, man. All right. We did that live stream, what was that, last week? About how the calamities in the world is going to increase. All right. Now, ultimately, the Most High is saving America for last. All right. It's like that last little cherry on top. All right. But the Lord's going to start bringing these plagues on a mass level all over the world, man. All right. What did it say? A sword. All right. Which basically represents death.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right. Matter of fact, get first. What's that? 1 John 5 and 19, I believe. Yeah, you look around, man. The whole earth is riddled in wickedness, man.
Yep.
All right. And who you got to blame for that? The so-called white man. All right. He's to blame because the scriptures say what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man.
Yeah.
So through his power, the whole vibration of the earth is satanic, man.
Yeah. Then you got birds that was swimming in the Gulf oil spill, you know, being polluted. The fish of the sea was being polluted. A lot of people was falling sick during that time in certain areas of New Orleans, Florida, Mobile, Alabama.
That's right.
Because they was eating a lot of the fish that had oil in it, man. The ocean is polluted.
That's right.
The air is polluted. The land is polluted. You got certain areas that used to be rich in certain natural resources and fruits and vegetation, but now they can't even grow.
Right.
You know, they can't even produce because the Edomites, okay, have stripped the earth from all of its minerals and its resources, man.
That's right.
Okay, and essentially making the earth filthy, man.
That's right.
Okay, the planet Earth right now is filthy up under the inhabitants, man.
That's right.
You know?
Right. That's why real soon the Most High is going to root out you Edomites from the rulership, man. All right, because you've done a horrible job, all right, in trying to maintain the earth, man. The earth is dying, all right, under the rulership of you devils, man.
That's right. Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
This is 1 John 5 and 19. And we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
See that? We know that we are of the Most High, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the whole earth life in wickedness, man. All right, the Taliban, all right, just gave examples of that, man. All right, and not only the world, as far as the resources and the elements, but the minds of the people are polluted, man.
Yeah.
You know, I know brother seen that the video of the little Edomite kid, what they call him, a little drag kid or whatever, with the wig, with he's snorting cocaine, whatever. This is madness, man.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why the Lord's going to bring a grievous judgment upon this earth, man.
Yep.
All right, there's more on that.
No, I got something else.
Okay, go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 30. For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness have it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth unto the time of threshing come? Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed have brought forth.
That's right. Yeah, that seed of wickedness, man, has been it started small, and then in these last days, man, it's exceeding great, man. All right, I think it's another scripture where it says the sins have reached into the heavens. All right, that's why the Lord got to bring that judgment, man. Because that one seed of wickedness, man, Esau took it and basically ran with it, man. All right, now he's basically outdoing all the ancient kingdoms, man, as far as wickedness is concerned. All right, go ahead.
It says, and when the ears shall be cut down, which are without number, how great a floor shall they fill? Then I answered and said, how? And when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the most highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, but thou hast much exceeded. But the point was already hit home on how the evil seed was sown in the earth, and it's increased, and now you see the fruits of evil out here, man.
That's right.
All right. The earth is oversaturated with wicked spirits right now. Okay.
That's right.
The earth is overly polluted with evil vibrations, man.
That's right.
You go outside, you can feel just satanic energy in the air.
Yep.
Before you gotta send a prayer before you go to the store.
Yep.
You know, before you get in the car, say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got these frequencies constantly fucking with you. You know, these cell phone towers and interfering frequencies, all that stuff. It actually interferes with your body, man.
That's right.
You know, I got something real quick. This is Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth. Oh wait, I'll start at 4. It says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Yeah, so like we're going into, the earth is in mourning, man. All right, the whole entire earth is moving under the vibration of just straight wickedness, man. All right, I'll keep going. It says the world languisheth and fadeth away, and this whole earth is fading away, man. Under Esau's rule, everything is like diminished, man. You know, just completely, just watered down, just through.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. it says, the haughty people of the earth do languish. Yeah, so these proud people being brought low. And here's the point. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yep.
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And that shows you that the so-called white man is an unjust ruler, okay? He doesn't belong, the earth does not belong under his hands.
That's right.
Okay, it says it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof. So all you gotta do, if you're looking for someone to blame about the earth's condition, all you gotta do is just look at who's the ruling people.
Yeah, you ride past a swamp or a river, it stinks. You know, you driving on a regular casual ride, you smell a stench in the air.
Oh man.
You know, everything is just totally whacked out, man. You know, all because, you know, who the world calls the white race, which according to the Bible, you're known as the Edomites, all because you've taken the power seat and you've utterly polluted everything that you touch, man. You got the opposite of the Midas touch, man. Everything you touch turned into bullshit.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
Everywhere you go, every part of the world that you set your feet in, you know, you destroy it, man.
Yep.
You know, and it's going to equate to you even about to destroy your goddamn self, man.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I got something real quick. Job 27:13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
That's right.
You know, so because that seed of evil has spread abundantly throughout the planet Earth, and your seed has been multiplied, it's for the sword.
That's right.
That means a lot of judgment is coming towards the seed of the evil, man. The writing is on the wall, like it tells you in Daniel the 5th chapter.
That's right.
Okay, so you prepare for a massive judgment, man. We're talking about a judgment that's going to send a lot of you into a shock factor, man. Your body going to shut down because of the amount of judgment that's going to be going on down here. Your legs going to get weak. You're not going to be able to run. You're not going to be able to think. You're going to lose your speech pattern. You're not going to be able to... It's just going to be so amazing. You're not going to be able to talk, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You're not going to be able to breathe correctly. A lot of you people, you're going to die. You're going to perish from heart attacks because it's going to be so overwhelming.
Yep.
The amount of judgment that's going on out here.
That's right.
You know?
Yep, that's right. Yeah. These deaths, man. Hey, how about Shimmy Shy? You know, he's going to really outdo himself this time, man. All right. The amount of judgment and death he's going to bring is going to outdo Egypt. All right. It's going to outdo the different plagues he brought in the past. You know, I got something. If you was finished with that,
yeah, I was done.
Okay, I got something real quick. This is Jeremiah 16:4. It says, "They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried." Yeah, this talking about the times to come, man. All right, it's going to be you people out there, right, starting with 2/3. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, as well as Esau and the other nations, man. All right, you're going to die of grievous deaths, man. You know, the Lord got these different beasts out here that haven't been seen yet. You know, he got certain of natural disasters Esau ain't never even heard of. You know, there's going to be all types of things happening, man. You people are going to be caught in the midst of that, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
It says, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. So you ain't going to have a proper burial. You know, we got the funeral and, you know, singing and bringing the flowers.
Yep.
You know, all you're going to be is a piece of doo-doo, for lack of a better word, on the corner of the street, man. You're gonna be sitting there decaying, man. It says, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Right. So these different scavenger animals. You know, they coming into a damn buffet, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, they're gonna eat good because there's gonna be a lot of dead carcasses and bodies out here, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be fat out here.
That's right. And that's why we push these prophecies and warning you so hard. All right, and you know, as people say, with great heed. All right, because it's serious, man. You know.
Go ahead. Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say, add to you, brother. Hey, you know, with precepts like that, man. That's very graphic,
yeah, right.
You know, That's very graphic and destructive, man. And you know, you people, these other groups and these other, you know, these churches, they're not going into precepts like these, man.
Right.
They're not going into the realness, okay, the dark side of the scripture, so to speak. Okay, the judgment side of things. All right, we're the ones that's warning you of what's happening. You know, bodies decaying on the streets. These things are serious, man. You know, you watch these movies and you know, you witness all these things. You know, all these people, you know, graphic images and people just dying of grievous deaths, like the scriptures say. And yet people not even warning you, man.
That's right.
Except for great millstone through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Y'all brothers got it.
Yep. I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him.
That's right.
That's why the Lord is increasing the wicked seed, because it's been sown. So now the fruits of wickedness is growing. But what's going to end up happening is, though, because those fruits are corrupted, it's going to wither away through the judgment.
Right.
Okay?
That's right.
The Lord is going to send back them evil angels to pretty much cut off the wicked, man. Because they ain't the ones that the Lord want to gather for his harvest.
That's right.
Okay? The Lord is coming to cut off the evil seed, man. And a lot of you Israelites, 2/3 of you have partaken in that and let that seed take root within your spirit, man. So to where 2/3 of you cross the point of no return, man.
That's right.
It ain't no coming back for 2/3 of you devils out here, man.
That's right. That's
Okay?
right. Yep.
Period, point blank, because you drunk of the wine of the wrath of the serpent.
That's right.
Okay?
Hey, but that's the book of what's that? Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. All right, where it says, matter of fact, I get it real quick. I can't quote it top of my head. Yeah, because you Jakes, man, that are basically Jakes that are basically in cahoots.
Yeah, join hands.
You know, yep, that's it. I'm gonna just read it real quick. This is Isaiah 13 and 15, just the back of the title on. It says Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, so you drinking that wine, you know, you cleaving to that philosophy of Esau, you know, his ways and his doctrine. Hey, well, you're gonna get the same judgment that he get, man.
Yep.
Which is death, destruction, all right, and thermonuclear fire, man.
You're gonna get uprooted.
That's right, you're gonna get uprooted, man.
We living in a time of the uprooting of the evil seed, man, that was planted in the earth, man. And everybody that lived in the planet Earth at one point in time in their life went off.
Right.
Adam, and because it started with Adam.
Yep.
The only person that stepped foot on American, or not American soil, but on soil period, that didn't sin was Yahushua. He was a perfect man. Everybody else went off in one way or another. Okay? Some more than others.
Right.
But those men that give a diligent inquisition on how to be saved, on how to please the Lord, how to turn back, how to abstain from wickedness, cleansing their way, purifying their way, the Lord is going to gather them and bring them back to the marriage of Yahushua. But the rest of that evil seed that's been sown in the minds and in the spirit of these people, you're going to be uprooted by the reapers, man.
That's right.
Which are the angels. The angels going to come back and do the separating. Okay?
That's
He's
right.
going to separate the righteous from the wicked.
That's right.
You know, as a matter of fact, somebody get that in Matthew 25. Matthew 25 and 32, and then hold Matthew 13 and 49. Because it goes into the angels and how the angels are going to reap. So that's why we have to make sure that the fruits of the Spirit, the righteous fruits of the Spirit, are circulating through our spirit, so that when the angels come back, we'll be a vessel of honor fit for salvation.
That's right.
And we won't have to be cut off and destroyed with the wicked. We'll be gathered with the righteous. Okay? Bring that Matthew 25.
Verse
32.
32.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew 25 and 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
That's right. So we in the separation phase, where the Lord is sitting the wicked on this side, and he's sitting the righteous on that side. And that deciding factor is going to be that microchip, man.
That's right.
Okay? He's going to put the microchip in the middle of the separation, and you're going to see all the wicked reach out and grab that chip, man. And that's going to solidify the judgment of the wicked, man. Okay? Because we live, like I said earlier, we living in a time where the seed of the wicked must be cut off and destroyed because they exceedingly polluted the earth. They hadn't just polluted it, they exceedingly polluted the earth, man.
Right, that's right.
Like the earth is in turmoil beyond what we even know.
Yeah.
They burn it. They burning holes through layers. You know, they're burning through the layers of the firmaments, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They polluting clouds. They can create storms. They can manipulate weather.
Yeah, we really don't even know half the wickedness this devil's doing, man.
Right. Yeah. That's why the Lord is doing that separation, separating one from the next, and then get that Matthew 13:49. I'll toss it back to right.
Matthew's 13
and 49.
I got one more verse on Matthew 25.
Okay, go ahead, come on.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left.
That's right. And the sheep represents the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the elect of the Israelites, which the Israelites consist of you Negroes, Hispanic, Native and Seminole Indians, and you confusion of face that's scattered amongst the other nations whose lineage on their father's side go back to the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? So the Lord, those sheep consist of the descendants of those people, the Israelites. The righteous of those descendants is who the Lord is going to separate and gather. The unrighteous of the descendants of the Israelite, the Lord is going to separate on the left side and destroy them, right along with the other nations in Esau.
That's right. Okay?
And the angels of the heavens, the Lord is using to do all the reaping, the separations.
That's
Okay,
right.
bring it out.
This is Matthew 13 and verse 49. So it shall be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just.
Well, like we just read in Matthew 25th chapter. That was the severance of the wicked and the just. And how are we being separated? What is that defining thing that's separating the wicked from the just? This the Holy Spirit. The scriptures, all right, the Bible, the name of Yahweh Bashima Washai. That's the separation, all right, because the righteous are going to gravitate towards the Holy Spirit and that high calling, and the rest, they're going to continue in the ways of Babylon. They're going to continue to do things that are displeasing to the Lord, that's pleasing to Satan. They're going to continue to get ill-gotten gains, continue to commit adultery, continue to do drugs, continue to do lewd and filthy acts, continue to speak profanity when it comes to the scriptures in the Christian churches. Okay? So the angels ain't doing nothing but just sifting them and setting them over to the side of judgment. And the Lord's preserving the righteous, putting the righteous on another side to be protected and shielded in that day. While he bring that hacksaw, man. Just straight up and down, uprooting the wicked, man. We in the beginning phases of the uprooting of the evil seed. Man.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
I'll finish the last verse. Verse 50. It says, "And shall cast them into the furnace of fire."
That's right. And that's all the way to when the ICBM nuclear missiles drop, man.
That's right.
Okay. 2/3 of you, if you make it that far, and you Edomites, and a lot of you Hamitic, Japhetic, Moabitic, you know, all of you nations that's over here and you still intact, you're gonna get hit by the missiles too.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Yep.
You're gonna get hit you're gonna get put in that furnace of fire as well. If the Lord, if the Lord or Satan put the spirit on you to get a visa, get a green card, travel your chinky eye ass over here, get a house, get a job, get a nail shop, live it up. Sustain, you're gonna take the chip. He did all that just so your ass could eat a missile.
That's right.
Because he wanted to get some get back. Okay? Get the time of revenge is at hand, man.
That's right.
All right? A lot of things gonna be popping off in 2019, the year of Karagma. Hey, like the brother Rogers I said yesterday, man, buckle up, man.
Yeah. Buckle up, man. That's right. Yeah, it's gonna be heavy, man. All right, yeah, Karagma, man, that shit, man. There's gonna be a lot of death, destruction, you know, different strange and marvelous acts and works, you know, taking place, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to buckle up and be ready, man. All right, I'm going to finish this verse off. Do you have a scripture?
Yeah, I got something after.
All right, it's a verse, Matthew 13:50. It says, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Woo!
Yep.
People gonna be them, cause they're not gonna just give up the spirit, man. Right. They're gonna feel the effects of that nuclear fire, man.
That's right.
So they're gonna be in pain. That's symbolic of being in pain and agony, man. Being tortured, terrorized, man.
Yep.
By that nuclear fire, man. Fire. Imagine that fire burning your scalp, your eardrums. You know, burning your brain.
God.
You know, just liquefying your ass. You still trying to make out what the fuck is happening, man.
Right.
You know,
being melted, man.
Teeth burning. Eyes, what you say? Eyes, bones. Your nerves, your heart is on fire, man.
Just like
hurt, man.
Just like that movie. What's that movie where she was holding the fence?
Terminator.
Yep.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, Terminator 2. That's a classic movie clip that brothers always use. Hey, but that's the perfect example of what's gonna happen. These people's flesh is literally gonna just disintegrate, man.
Yep.
This is Ezekiel 20 and 38. And I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. Yeah, so hey, the Lord is gonna like we went into the sifting, right? The Lord is gonna purge out the rebels, meaning the ones that are in wickedness, the ones that are joined to Esau's system. He's gonna purge them out, and everyone that transgresses against him, man. It says, I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, and you know that scripture right there is going to after the wilderness. After the destruction,
yep.
You know, in the wilderness, but the Lord is doing the purging right now as well.
That's right.
You know, He's severing the wicked from among the just. Okay, because really, essentially, man, they don't want to be around us, and we don't want to be around them.
That's right.
You know, so the Lord is making a clear separation, man. You know, that's why you notice, man, a lot of brothers don't really be on Instagram, Facebook, right. You know, all these social media platforms, leaving comments, frolicking with the world, man.
Wasting time.
Linking up.
Yeah, linking.
You know, pull up.
Right.
No. You ain't gonna want to be around me, and I don't want to be around you. And that's really how brothers operate, man. We got our own little world, man. We don't want to be around niggas, and niggas don't want to be around us.
Right.
It's an even trade-off.
Yep.
So because that's the case, the Lord is gonna come back and judge this place and see who's right and who's wrong, man. And the wicked is gonna receive many stripes, man.
That's right.
Many stripes for the amount of abominations they committing under the heavens, man.
That's right.
You know, the amount of disregard, disrespect, you know, dishonesty, you know, just unfruitful works, man. You know, very utterly disrespectful to the Heavenly Father, and they treat His creations like it's a piece of crap, man.
Yep.
You know, especially you black women, man. You black women, you're about to catch the shit end of the stick, man, for lack of better words, man. Excuse my my language, you know, but that's essentially what it's gonna boil down to, man.
That's right.
You're gonna see women out here just, you know, getting passed around like a damn rag doll, man.
That's right.
Just got damn raped by 10 dudes in one day.
And
then just get sent off and just left to be distraught. Then just end up just dying, man.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, with spirit, that was spirit. You know, the spirit jumped on Apostle Ramla through that lesson. You know, the other brothers followed up. That was like the theme, kind of the theme of the week, man. You women, man. All right, receiving harsh judgments, man. Brothers were going into that heavy, man, the past couple of days, man. And you see it. They say the what's that? 2 Corinthians 8:50. All right, for great misery shall come to them that dwell in the world, because they walk in a great pride. Man, the damn woman, in particular the Israelite woman and Esau, they damn near neck and neck in pride, man.
Yeah.
You know, I might give Esau the slight edge, you know, by hair, you know. But the damn Israelite woman is right damn near neck and neck, man. All right. So when Hashem Yahshua bring those plagues and this death, man, just know that what you was warned, man. You was told. All right. Yeah. Something.
I got something real quick. This is Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.
Woo. Yeah. Hey, judgment is prepared, man. All right, you sit down and eat at a table and the food is already prepared. It's laid out.
Yep.
Got your fork, your knife, your napkin,
Mm-hmm.
glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, got your plate there. Hey, that's the judgment waiting for you, niggas, man.
That's
Hot
right.
and ready.
You know, hot and ready, man.
That's right.
Literally, the missile, man.
Yep.
You know, along with the other host of plagues, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for you people. Hey, it said matter of fact, you should hold that scripture.
Yeah.
Read it again.
It's Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools.
Stripes for the back of fools, man. All right. So you got a lot of fools in Israel, man. You know, these guys that can't get the breakdowns, scoffing.
Yep.
You know, guys that just coming out of nowhere, questioning the apostles and elders. You know, the scourge is prepared for you, man. All right, how about Shem Shai? And another thing, brothers, been saying lately, a lot of judgment gonna come this year to a lot of you phony Israelites, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a lot of you false teachers, you know, you guys that just crept in unawares with your own agenda, you know, talking crap on YouTube and on the comment board. You know, a lot of you guys gonna get judged, man. You know, and it's beautiful because we've been waiting for this, man.
Yep.
All right. Hey, some of you guys gonna be public examples, man.
Yep.
All right, you know, and that's gonna pump more fear in Israel.
Yep.
That's it.
There's
That was-
more?
yeah, no, that's it.
Okay.
I got something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 22 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read down to 22.
Go ahead.
It said, "As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you."
Oh man, we just gave an example, man. The movie Terminator 2, you know, that horrific depiction of the damn Edomite woman on the fence melting,
Yep.
flesh consuming away. That's straight out the scriptures, man.
They're straight liquefied.
It's straight liquefied, man.
Yep.
You know,
And it's hard to liquefy
right,
a human body, man.
right.
You know, because of the molecular structure, okay, of the body.
Yeah,
You know, it's not the easiest thing to burn through.
right.
You know, you got a lot of tissue, muscle, joints, marrow, bones, blood. You know, so it's
Right.
not the easiest thing to burn through.
And them cremation things be like 5,000 degrees and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah,
And the missile's gonna be
hotter than that.
hotter than
It's
that.
gonna liquefy. It's gonna turn into a vapor, man. You know, I'm gonna keep going. It says, "Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof." As silk.
If I could say, it said gathering, going back to your point where you mentioned how these different nations is coming over into America, thinking they're going to live it up and live all joyful. That's the spirit, that's the Lord directing you to this death trap, man.
Yep.
All right, he's gathering the people, all right, to what? To bring you here and melt you, man, with those missiles, man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
All right, continuing on, it says, "As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you."
Then in that time, then you're going to know it was the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because right now, the majority of people, you don't know Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, but you're getting ready to. All right, when the Lord bring his judgment,
Yep.
all right, especially in the form of that nuclear fire, then you're going to know the power of Israel, man.
Yeah.
You're going to know Yahweh Shem Shai. Go
That
ahead.
was it.
That was it?
Mhm.
Okay, I had something. The brothers have quoted it. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." It says, "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet."
Yeah, and that's serious judgment, man. Being consumed while you stand on your feet. That's heavy judgment. How many people you know died standing straight up, man? You know, a lot of people at least have the amount of time to at least drop.
Right.
Let the spirit leave. A lot of you people's spirits is gonna get just totally wiped out while you still on your feet, man. You know, gonna melt you clean away, man. And it all goes back to that evil seed taking root in the hearts of the rebellious.
That's right.
You know, a lot of people, you love wickedness, man. You love evil. You love rebellion. You know, you seek to be against. You seek opposition against the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, you don't want to do the things that's right. You desire to do the things that's wrong. So the reward of it is death.
That's right. That's right.
Matter of fact, you know, because it's a payment for everything.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I want to get that real quick in Romans. The wages of
sin is death.
I'll get it real quick.
That's right. Yeah, it's a payment for that, man. You gotta pay a tab.
Yeah.
You know, build up a receipt of a tab of wickedness. All right, a portfolio of wicked works. Hey, you gotta pay that. You gotta pay that to tab, buddy.
You gotta cash out.
You gotta cash it out, man.
Yeah. This is Romans 6:23. For the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
But the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Hamashiach, Yahushua, our Lord. So if you out here going clean off, you like, you know, Billy Mayhem, when it comes to wickedness, you just running to and fro throughout the earth. The payment of it is death.
That's right.
That's the exchange. It's an even exchange. You want to go off? Okay, you go off, but you're going to die.
That's
you
right.
know, you want to do right? Okay, you can do right. You're going to live. That's the payment. But it's harder to do right in a land where wickedness has been taking root, man.
That's right.
So the Lord didn't make this a cakewalk, man. Okay? The Lord set up certain stipulations and hurdles so that you can prove to him, you know, that you're willing to do the right thing. By dwelling in a realm where wickedness has taken root, and you still have to carry yourself in a righteous manner. Okay?
That's right.
But because a lot of you Israelites, you love rebellion, it feels good to you. You get that adrenaline rush of doing wickedness, robbing banks and shooting at people, committing adultery, you know, doing these drugs, and you get a kick out of getting away with mischief, man. But the reward of it is death. That's right. That's the reward of doing it, man. That's right. But the payment of righteousness is life. Yep. But the kicker is that it makes it difficult to be all the way on point because wickedness has taken root in the earth. So now we got to prove it through our works and our faith. That's right. Okay.
I had something real quick. This is back up your point. This is Proverbs 8:35. It says, "For whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord." Yep. It says, and we found Yahweh Shema Shai through the Spirit. The Lord called us, and we found him. Now we have to hold on and make that calling sure through our labors and through our works. That's right. That's why we should be trimming our lamps, like Apostle Gabar just did a video about the proper arrangement in trimming, man. Okay? So we're supposed to be in a mind frame of trimming, growing, getting better, you know, positioning ourselves spiritually to be able to receive of the promises of our forefathers, man. That's right. Okay? Put yourself in a good position and set yourself up to succeed in the truth, man. And the step number one is you got the name, you got the truth, you got the brotherhood. You know what to do. That's right. Okay? It ain't like the Lord has left you out here clueless. You got examples before you. Right. So now you can set yourself up and put yourself in a position to where your chances of you being saved can increase as you continue to show the Lord, man. That's right. You know, through your diligence. Go ahead, bro. Well, verse 36, it says, "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul." That's right. If you sin against Yahweh Shema Shai, you wrong your own soul. That's right. All right. You think you getting down on the Lord? You ain't getting down on the Lord. You getting down on yourself. That's right. All right. Let me add something to you real quick. Go ahead. I'm gonna toss it right back. This is 2nd Ezra 1:27. "Ye have not as it were forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord." You know, I just wanted to throw that in there. You know, because when you commit wickedness and you moving in the spirit of pride, arrogancy, just rash, you know, hate correction, hate guidance, hate reproof, you wronging your own soul. Yep. You ain't hurting the Lord. You might prove your point at that one particular time, but you hurting yourself in the long run. That's because right. That spirit is going to take root and overthrow the righteousness within you, man. That's right. You know, go ahead. Yep. It says, "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death." Man. Ooh. See? Yeah. Yep.
So when you see a lot of these young whippersnappers out here getting pieced up, these gang members, and
right,
it's because they hate the Lord.
That's right.
You know.
Right. Hey, what the scripture say? Whoever perish, being innocent.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of these, like we said, these little young nigglets, you know, that's getting, like you said, getting pieced up. You know, getting their heads clapped.
Yeah.
That's the judgment of the Lord, man. These dudes is wicked.
Yep.
You know, which is another topic for another day. But you got like a little girl that, you know, that got shot was in Houston, Texas.
Oh yeah.
7-year-old girl. Hey, she got more likely got judged for something she did in her past life, man.
Yep.
You know, anybody who sees the judgment, man, nobody's is innocent, man.
Yeah, you got a girl out here, a little 15, 16-year-old girl, got shot in the shoulder. You know, somebody shot her house up. I guess maybe was looking for a brother. Shot her house up. She was on the couch. She got struck in the shoulder and died, man.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
Pushed it in, man. You know, and like the brother said, because you know, paying for the sins of her past life, man.
I got something real quick.
And that was a simple judgment.
Yeah, that's quick and simple. That's right.
Quick and out the way.
Yep.
Oh man, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Shai, is about to bring wrath. We talking about power in which we've never witnessed in this flesh right now, man. That's right. And a lot of that judgment is going to rest on the rebellious, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You got it, come on.
Time. This is Deuteronomy 30:15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good and death and evil. That's right. So, hey, and you know, the Lord is talking to Israel. You know, but basically that's the choice. You know, like the brother's going into is, you know, if you're gonna obey the Lord and His commandments, which actually is getting ready to go into, then that's life. Okay. The Lord has set, hey, the red pill and the blue pill.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Yep. If you watch The Matrix, right, he's basically like, all right, you know, I can't forget which one is which.
Yeah.
But the red pill was like, you know, you could just stay in your delusions and stay just living your wicked life and not worry about the consequences. Well, you know, until you know you get judged.
Right.
But the blue pill or whichever, you know, was to live in righteousness, to live in the know, and to understand the system, understand who your enemy is, understand judgment. You know, I'm gonna keep going. It says, in that day I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in His ways, and to keep His commandments and His statutes and His judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. That's right. So, hey, the Lord wants you to live. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants the ones who are right. He wants them to live, but it must needs be that you know the majority is gonna have to die. You know, as a part of prophecy. It says, and the Lord thy power shall bless thee, and the land whither thou goest to possess it. All right, like I said, that's talking about the whole of Israel, but the point being that He set the decision of life and death before Israel, man. That's right. And most of you hard-headed niggas, you chose death. You know? Y'all brother got it.
I'll get something real quick just to follow you up on that. I think it's in Ecclesiastes 17. No, it's 15. You got it, 15. So Ecclesiastes 15 and 17. Well, I'm starting 16. It says, He have set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him liketh shall be given him. So it's clear. A lot of these people, they live in the spirit of death, man.
Yeah.
They love going to funerals. They love hearing about such and such got shot. They love taking drugs. They love doing things that's counter life and not pro-life. We pro-life over here. Yeah. We for living. We want to live. We want to live a long, healthy life with abundant resources, women, having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord, having abundant fear of the Lord, abundant faith. We all about life.
Right.
But a lot of you people out here, you hate life. And you hate the process that it takes in order to achieve it, man. You can't stand it. You just want that instant gratification, which a lot of wickedness comes through instant gratification, man.
Right.
Okay? That's usually the avenue to wickedness. It's a short path, man. Okay?
That's right.
So essentially, these people take it, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know, they look for a quick fix, so what they do, they just go hit their pipe.
Yeah, 'cause it's easy. Yeah.
You know, they just go hit the crack pipe because they want to go through the quick fix because they might be going through something instead of just actually dealing with it and sending up prayers to Yahweh Shema Shai and letting him take time to fix it. You rather just go hit the crack pipe. Or instead of the Lord waiting on you, or instead of you waiting on the Lord to send you a woman, you know, you go and commit adultery.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And, you know, something happened where, you know, a friend or somebody like that might get shot. Instead of the Lord, you waiting for the Lord to avenge that individual, you go and avenge it. Because you people love the way of wickedness, man.
That's right.
They walk around with your RP t-shirts. Y'all love that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
That's why the scripture say, whatsoever he love, it shall be given, man. Us brothers here, we love life. We want to live. We want to see the fall of our enemy. We want to be the first ones to make it into the kingdom of heaven, defeating the spirit of death. Like the scripture say, oh, death, where is thy sting? Yeah. We don't want to go down and get cut off with the wicked.
Right.
When we ain't out here partaking in half the stuff, crap you people are doing out here, man. We don't want to partake in that madness. We want to be separated and shielded in the time of trouble to where the Lord will preserve us from the sting of death, man. You know?
That's right.
Because we hate death. Nobody just want to die.
Right.
Except niggas. And Edomites, you love death too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Walk around with black lipstick on, black fingernails, black hair, black eyelids, listening to dark music.
Black the hell out, man.
Slit your wrists. Just real dark energy, man.
Yeah.
That's death. Tatting yourself up, eating all kind of nasty foods. They love death. So the Lord gonna give it to you in abundance. Man.
That's right.
I'm gonna finish it off.
Yep.
For the wisdom of the Lord is great, and he is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things. His eyes are upon them that fear him, and he knoweth every work of man. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither have he given any man license to sin. So a lot of you people out here, you breaking the Lord's law.
That's right.
He didn't give you a license to do that. If you out here driving around these American streets without a license, you got to be licensed to drive. You got to be given the green light to drive. Because if you don't have that license, okay, you breaking the law.
That's right.
So when you sin, that's not approved.
Right. It's not stamped.
Right. Nobody gave you a sin card.
Right.
A sin license.
Yes.
No, the Lord didn't give nobody a sin license.
That's right.
Yeah, because that word license really, it just means permission.
Yep.
You know?
Permission. Yeah.
And hey, no one really gets permission to sin, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai set up his laws, you know, for you to keep them. You know, and the elect is pardoned by the sins that really the elect are the only ones that can be pardoned by their sins. But that even the elect don't get a free pass,
right?
You know, to just sin. You know.
Right. That was all I had.
I was trying to find the scripture, but I bring this one out. This is Jeremiah 8:3. You know, going to basically hitting that point of how people just choose death, man. You know, you got that right and that left. Yeah. You know, the Most High making that separation, man, and basically giving you two ways, man. You're gonna get down with His word and you know His men, or you're gonna choose the way of death, man. All right, this is Jeremiah 8:3. It says, "And death shall be chosen rather than life, by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family." And that evil family is particularly talking about 2/3 of Israel, man. All right, but you read it also in Jeremiah, I believe it's Jeremiah 24, where they get a parable of the figs. All right, so some of them were good, and the other ones were terrible to look at, something like that. You know, and that's you Jakes, man. You Jakes will cleave on to death, man. By what? Following after the ways of America, Esau. You know, a lot of you Jakes are straight up homosexuals. You know, these rappers. You know, look at some of these rappers; they literally look like demons.
Yep.
You know, like Travis Scott and you know,
yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
weirdos.
They look like demons, man. All right, because you chosen, you cleaving unto death. It says which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts. It says, read verse 4, it says, moreover, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, shall they fall and not arise? Shall he turn away and not return? Why then is this people of Jerusalem slidden back by a perpetual backsliding? They hold fast deceit. They refuse to return. That's why, man, Jake's pretty much sealed. Your fate is sealed, man.
Yeah.
All right, you in that company of the 2/3, man. Hey, the script is saying that, you know, they refuse to return, man. So why even try to teach you, man?
Yeah.
You know, we just gonna read the scriptures and just give you your judgment, man.
Yeah.
And his words only going out for the elect.
Yeah. Let the Lord raise up them stormtroopers against your ass.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I got something real quick. You have something?
Con, I got something real. I'll go after you.
All right, Con. This is Isaiah 29:2. It says, "Yet I will distress Ariel, and there shall be heaviness and sorrow, and it shall be unto me as Ariel." And that word Ariel in the Hebrew is Ariala, which means lion of the Most High. And that's Ariel is also another word for Israel. Okay? You got the Lion of Judah. Okay? So that word, the scripture says, woe be unto Ariel. Now, let me keep reading. It says, and I will encamp against thee round about, and will lay siege against thee with a mount, and I will raise forts against thee. Yeah, that's martial law. The Lord said he's going to lay siege against you with a mount. That's a government. Yeah. All right? Those are the troops that the Lord is going to send to attack you Israelites, man. Yep. It's talking about Ariel, the lion of the Most High.
That's right.
You know, which is Israel, man. Okay? You know, so the Lord has already marked a lot of you for death. And he's also marking certain men and women for life, man.
That's right. Certain
women out here that got a man and they sticking it out with him in the truth, you know, supporting the brotherhood, you know, sending money in when they can, you know, trying their best to stick it out year after year, going through the hell with the man, not giving up. The Lord gonna save a lot of those women.
Yep, that's right.
You know?
Yeah.
The ones that's on the comment board listening in all sincerity and meekness, waiting patiently for the Lord to send a man their way. You know, building themselves up in the spirit to endure through them times. The Lord gonna have mercy on some of those women.
Oh yeah.
But you nigga boo women with the big ass eyelashes with the glitter, with the glitter on it, with the stank box, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna stay right here in the mirror.
Yeah, you're gonna be dusted off real quick, man. All right, got to get hot by shooting outside, get through with you, man.
Yeah, a lot of bucket kicking.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of buckets being kicked in that day, man.
Yeah, man, a lot of
you know,
a lot of I call them daisy pushers, man. You know, yeah,
dirt naps.
That's right. Yeah,
dirt nappers.
Yeah, a lot of dirt naps happening, man.
This is Ezekiel 33:11.
You know?
Say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his evil way. Turn from his way and live.
You got it. I was saying, so how about Yahweh would rather that you repent, man. You know, he would rather that you turn to his word, you know, you turn to the words of the prophets, you know, and you shaping up, man. You know, go ahead.
God says, turn ye from your evil ways, for why will ye die, O house of Israel?
Hey, we just read that the 2/3 of chosen death, man. You know, so you basically sealed your fate. You've chosen your own fate, man. Yeah. All right, because the men of the Lord been on the highways and byways for decades. All right, bringing out this truth, man. Yeah. You know, and Jake, as it says, and I believe it was I want to say Zechariah 7:11. They said when it said they stopped their ears, you know, and they pulled away the shoulder. You know, that's talking about you Jakes, man. You Israelites, man.
That's right.
All right, Negroes, Latinos, Native American. You refuse to heark 8. Proverbs 1.
Yeah.
You know, you have said no all my counsel. All right, what's the counsel of the Lord? The prophets of the Lord teaching this truth, man. Yep. You know, so that heavy judgment is coming. Yeah. You know? Yeah, son.
That was it.
I got some.
Go ahead.
You know, we want to cap it off soon.
Yeah, you probably get yours and probably the malls and we'll wrap it up.
This is Isaiah 20:1. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
That's self-explanatory. You know, you should be devoured by the sword, man. All right, and that sword is gonna come in. It come and make. Basically, the sword is a metaphor for death, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Famine.
Yep.
The pestilence is coming.
The plagues.
The plagues. All right. The natural disasters. Hell, Esau. You know, what's that? Psalms. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yep. Psalm
you know?
17.
Yep. And ultimately the missiles, man.
Yep.
You know, and so that's self-explanatory. All right, that's the energy going forth in 2019, man. Judgment, man.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of you nigga women out here, you gonna have some 6 foot cracker, 6 foot 2,
Yeah.
6'3", yellow teeth, cause you smoke cigarettes and drink coffee every day, raping the shit out of you.
Yeah,
With Skechers boots on.
well, brother said the big Brock Lesnar looking devils with the buzz cut with the shades with the string hanging out the back, man.
The multicolored lenses.
Yeah.
You know, orange utility vest. Raping the shit out you damn nigga women, man. All because you want to, you know, look at the so-called white man as just this big figure of how a man's supposed to be.
Right.
Well, the Lord gonna give you over to the desires of that devil, man.
That's right.
You know, you're gonna have, like say, you know, 6'6", shirt tucked in, you know, brown belt, little rattlesnake buckle. Okay? Boots on with the spurs.
Yeah.
Whipping on the back.
Yeah.
You know, and they're gonna be having their way with you nigga women, man.
That's right.
Leaving you in the middle of the street.
Yep. Yeah.
Like in the good old days, man.
That's right.
And meanwhile, the men of the Lord and the women that the Lord's gonna protect, they gonna be shielded away.
Shielded away. That's right.
It's gonna be a free for all when you Negroes out here, especially you top Instagram models, you Instagram celebrities, Oprahs.
Oh man.
You know, get a little bougie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need a nigga for nothing. Independent. Man, most I will fuck you up, man.
Most I got something up the sleeve for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, that happened in history. You know, you read the book of Maccabees when Antiochus ran down on Jake. It said what? It said the beauty. It said it said the beauty of the women changed, man.
Yeah.
You know, they was dolled up, looking up.
They probably all laying all on the ground.
Yeah, laying on the ground, looking through.
Yep.
That's coming back, man. But 15 times worse, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 66:16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah, that's about to come to pass, man. That Lord's talking about Yahweh Shah. All right? It says he's gonna come with his chariots, man. All right, the so-called UFOs. You know, to render his anger with fury, man.
Yeah.
You know? And it says the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. All right, a large mass amount of people are going to be killed, man. All right, and a lot of the numbers going to be made up of women, man, because it's more. They say what? It's more women on earth than men.
Yeah.
All right, it's less men than women. All right, so a lot of y'all gonna make up a large portion of that slain in that day, man. Why? Because you're proud, you're wicked, you're evil. You know, you're totally out of order. All right. And the Spirit of the Lord is not dealing with you, man. So what's going to happen? You're going to perish. All right? Go ahead.
All right, that was it.
That was
it.
It.
One more time?
Yeah, I got that one's First Maccabees 1:26, man. Going into what Rotterdam was speaking about.
Oh, yeah.
It says, so that the princes and elders mourned, the virgins and young men were feeble, and the beauty of women was changed. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness.
Yeah. So it was a great mourning in Israel, man, because the Greeks basically brought martial law to Jerusalem. You know, Antiochus, the wicked ass devils, man, which them devils got to pay for that, all right, because they polluted the temple. But the point was, it said what the beauty of the women changed, man. And the apostles always say, women, like you said, the Instagram models all dolled up, the makeup and the hair and all that. Like y'all gonna be looking finished, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're gonna have the makeup and the cosmetics.
And them demons gonna be heaving over you in that day because they gonna recognize. I remember you from Instagram.
Yeah, that's
right. Esau gonna be in full demon mode. Man.
That's right.
And if you got any type of connection to demonic activity, that evil spirit gonna attract right to you, damn women, man.
That's right.
And have his way with you, man.
That's right.
You know, you gonna, man, the Lord is about to really send you people out here for. He's gonna alter your whole reality, man.
That's right.
Everything that you thought was life is going to be turned upside down, man.
That's right.
You know, you're going to be forced to come into the realization that the children of Israel is coming back into power, and you messed up this go around, man.
That's right.
So now you're gonna have to eat what you sow.
That's right.
You know, you reap what you sow, man.
That's right. That's right.
You've been out here frolicking around in the world, being careless, you know, moving without discretion, zero class. You know, the cleanliness is just horrible. You don't clean, you don't cook, you don't clean yourself. Your body is just in horrible condition. Your scalp is through. You know, pimples, stink, house reek of pig feet. You're gonna have to pay for all of that, man. You're gonna have to pay for all that. Your little kids, you got your little kids running around, snotty noses, bad cursing.
Yeah.
You have to pay for that.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. Yeah, and the judgment is coming very soon, man. Very soon. Faster than you think, man. You know, it's gonna take a lot of women by surprise, man. You know, and that Isaiah 4:1 is coming, approaching speedily, man. You know, a lot of y'all gonna be severely humbled, all right? And you're gonna seek out the man of the Lord, man.
It don't even mean we're gonna take them.
Yeah, I was just about to say, a lot of y'all gonna get put to death, man.
Yeah.
You know, probably finally, fuck my face, man. put you to right to death, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the woman and the woman is probably not, you know, maybe not be that attractive, but
she's solid.
It's just a spirit, man.
Good spirit.
You know?
Yeah. You're gonna be able to tell.
That's right.
Yeah. Spirit.
That's right. That's right. Yep. You wanna finish up? You got something else?
That was it.
Okay.
Nah, that was it.
That was it. All right. So you know, it's various topics which float in the spirit. You know, Lord willing, Akim that tune in, edified. So we're gonna end it there, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Akakadash.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone, and Lord willing to the next video. Shalom.
Shalom.